welcome to today's video. Today we'll be kitting up my next diamond painting, which I actually wasn't anticipating doing today, but I made a lot of progress on In the Sun from ArtDot, which is the kit that we worked on last Monday, or that we kitted up last Monday. I got a ton of that done this weekend. I am filming this on Sunday, and I'm anticipating either finishing that today or on Monday. So just so that I'd be able to kit this one up with you guys, I thought we would plan a little bit ahead and I would get this one taken care of. Now, I'm gonna have to pause already because I didn't realize that I grabbed a half full set of these containers. So I will need to grab a full one. I need 2 full ones to fit the number of colors. Actually, I think I might need 2 full ones and this kind of half full one here. So I'll do that in a second. But today we'll be kitting up Rainy Day Mermaid by ErikatheGoober. This is from diamondartclub. It's a 50.7 by 63.9 centimeter round drill canvas. We have 53 colors with 3 ABs and a crystal, I think. Interesting. A very neutrally fall color palette. This kit I have been waiting to work on for so long. It took a while for me to actually snag it from restocks because it was constantly selling out. And once I finally got it, I wanted to wait until fall because the trees out the window just look like fall foliage to me. So this is what we're going to be kitting up. Let me go grab another set of containers and let me grab a dryer sheet just in case we need it, and then we'll start kitting up. Okay, extra set of containers acquired, dryer sheet acquired, and I also have my little garbage can with a fresh bag ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I need to do is pull our sticker sheet out and trim down my labels. I'm gonna keep this off to the side. Now, when I work on Diamond Art Club kits, I always cut off the number column. I just don't like having it, if I'm being honest. I much prefer to have the symbol and the DMC number. I just don't feel like I need the actual number 1 through 53. So I'm gonna trim that off of each strip. And then we will organize our bags of drills. So we have 3 strips plus 2 little lone symbols here. And then let's open this. Whoops. Put that off to the side. And I like to organize my drills by hundreds when I'm working on a Diamond Art Club. So I have ABs. This is the older style where the ABs were numbers under 150. So they were always at the front, or at the top, I should say, of the sticker sheet. And then I will just cut all of these and organize them by hundreds. So 800. $100. Uh-oh. I think the train might be coming through. It might get loud here for a minute. Oh, maybe it's not the train. Lots of small bags, which is always nice. 400. I actually started filming this video as a wipnchat where I was working on the kit from ArtDot. And I don't know, I was having a hard time wrapping my head around what I was trying to say about the kit. So I scrapped it and decided to kit up instead, which worked out because I definitely would have needed a diamond painting to work on before it was time to film next week's video. So we would have missed a kitting up, and it's like my favorite thing to do. And I know a lot of you guys like the kitten chats, and honestly I personally prefer to film kitten chats versus whipping chats. So I decided to start refilming with the kitten chat instead, because there will be a post review Friday this week of the ArtDot kit. And first of all, I didn't want to be like super redundant, and I feel like it would have been. Like, the things that I was trying to express are things that I will talk about in the post review. So if I hold off a little bit, it'll give me a couple of days to kind of wrap my head around what I actually want to say, which is important in a post review. And oh gosh, I think my brain's just a little fried, if I'm being honest. So yeah, decided to pivot and film this as a kitten chat instead, which is fine by me. Hopefully you guys don't mind. You will still get all of my thoughts and opinions about the ArtDot kit later this week, just in a bit more of a format that I am used to and that I like to put out. So in today's kitten chat, we will just be catching up. It was the first week of school, which actually wasn't too bad. I mean, it definitely was rough, but it's always rough, so everything ended up being fine. I did have to work late a couple of days. I worked late, I think, on Tuesday. I think I worked late on Tuesday. Hello. And then the first day of school was Thursday, and I did end up staying late that day just so I could stay caught up on all of my tickets. And yeah, everything went pretty well. I can't complain too much. I mean, I definitely could, but I'm not going to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have any 500s? No. 600, 700. Okay, hold on. Reorganize, Laura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 33, 37, 38 crystal. Okay, so for my washi tape for my containers, I'm just going to use this brown, I believe this is a 3mm washi tape. This is from the brand MT. I got this in a full set from Amazon, honestly, like 10 years ago. I used to be really into planners and planner stickers, so I bought this whole set, and I really didn't get into using them a lot until diamond painting. So I always use washi tape on top of my containers, under my labels, and it makes dekitting a breeze. It is the best. Okay, and then for the washi tape around the frame, I'm going to use this really pretty fall leaf one. I actually was looking for my rose gold metallic tape and I couldn't find it. I would have preferred to use that, but that's okay. This canvas does have the perforated cover, so I won't need to section off with tape the actual diamond painting sections. I'll just be using it for the outer edge. Let's go ahead and cut a few. Where are my bigger scissors? These are working just fine. Let's cut some dryer sheets just in case we need them. Better to have them than not. So yeah, first day of school was fine. My nieces obviously also started school. They started 8th grade and 10th grade. They had good first days. They're both very into extracurricular activities now. So it was like, one is on the soccer team, the other is a cheerleader. And then outside of school, my youngest niece is a black belt in Taekwondo. So she has a lot of commitments there. So my poor sister is like, yay, back to school, but also yay to carting them around everywhere. My oldest niece had her first varsity cheerleading game, whatever you want to call it. And she didn't get home until like midnight last night. So yikes. Okay, I need other scissors. I can't with these ones. Okay, I got big ones. Those little dinky ones just were not cutting it today. Okay, there we go. Dryer sheets are ready if we need them. Containers are ready. We can finally start. I'm going to be using these single containers that you push the sides and the lid pops open. I got these off of Amazon, I think in a set of 3. They work really well, and they hold a ton of drills. If you are interested in seeing more about my diamond painting storage collection, I actually did post a video on that a couple weeks ago at this point, but I have a lot of storage. So it was kind of fun to talk about everything, to talk about my favorites, and just hear what your guys' favorites are. So I do have a video up on that. Other than back to school, it's kind of just been kind of chill, honestly. It hasn't been too crazy. It's been busy. Like I've been really trying to make a point of staying on top of keeping the house picked up. It's something that at times I can kind of struggle with, staying on top of it. Like the sink will stay full of dishes maybe a day too long. So I've kind of been trying to stay a little bit more on top of that. Although it's been so annoying because obviously, you know, we have a dishwasher. I shouldn't say obviously because not everybody does, but we have a dishwasher. But I feel like I got a bad batch of dishwashing pods because the last couple of times that I've run the dishwasher, the pod will come out of the little, like, I don't know what you call it, the little door that pops open, but it doesn't dissolve all the way. So I don't know. I think I must have gotten a bad batch, or like maybe they got water in them. I don't know. It's been really weird. So that's been a little bit frustrating. I've had to, you know, take stuff out and hand wash it. So I need to investigate what's going on there, but definitely just been trying to stay on top of things a little bit more. It's also September, yay. So I did, on the 1st, I did decorate for fall, which has been so nice, like having the cute little decorations and the good smelling stuff. It's been kind of nice to come home to. Also, if you watched last week's wipnchat, I think I mentioned that I was worried about Luna. I would like to report that Luna is fine. She is all good, which is such a relief. But other than that, it's kind of just been, chill, honestly, which has been really, really nice. Jeez. Oh, mail truck. I was like, that was very loud. I wanted to, I've talked about this a couple of times this summer, but I need to vent about the summer I turned pretty, and I'm going to try and be no spoilers, but if you're not caught up to, I think it's episode 9, there's only 2 episodes left in the season, and I just, honestly, it's just a train wreck that I cannot turn away from. I need to talk about how bad the acting is in that show. Like, why are they all so bad? I will say Lola Tung, who plays Belly, she's okay. The guy that plays Conrad, Chris something, he's okay too. Like, he has his moments where you're like, oh my god, that was so good. But the dude that plays Jeremiah is such a bad actor. He's so bad. It's like so embarrassing. It's so cringy to watch him act. And I know he's been getting, like, he's actually legitimately been getting harassed for the things that his character has done, which I absolutely do not agree with. But I'm like, how do people think he's a good actor? Now, that is coming from somebody who obviously is not an actor and would also probably be really bad. But he's so bad. It's like almost unbearable to watch, but I cannot look away from it. The most recent episode, I think it would have been, kind of like revolved around him, and it was just, I almost turned it off. I was almost like, I cannot watch this guy act anymore, and he was so nasty in that episode. Oh my god. I'm actually kind of glad it's almost over, because I read the books and I liked the books. The TV show, in my opinion, has not lived up to it, and I'm seeing all these theories that, like, I have heard that the author said it is going to end differently than the books, which is making me very nervous. And then there are like all these theories that something is going to happen to one of the guys that didn't happen in the book, and it's going to be like absolutely devastating, and I'm going to riot if that happens. Like, legitimately, I really will. If you're going to base something off of a book, keep it the book. Like, keep the book in it. Why are you changing it? It's so annoying. I'm so glad it's almost over. I know some people are like devastated that there's only 2 episodes left. I'm like, good, let's be done with it, because there are so many other book to TV show, book to movie adaptations coming that I just know are going to be so much better. I'm done. I'm done with it. But I'm caught up at least. I was trying to get a couple of episodes like banked so that I could kind of binge them. And I did that. I think it was last weekend. I did that. I got all caught up. And now I'm like, I just need to see this play out in real time. I need to see the train wreck play out in real time. Ay, ay, ay. As far as, okay, let's talk diamond painting no buy, because y'all, I'm still going strong. It's been hard. I've been looking at things, but I have not purchased anything. I did get a little surprise in the mail today from this week, from one of my subscribers, who sent me a discontinued diamond painting that I really, really wanted, which was so nice of her. Jeannie, thank you so much. But it is the Flamingo, what is it? Mermaid Flamingo? Flamingo Mermaid by ErikatheGoober. It's another ErikatheGoober kit. And it's so funny because I actually had 3 people offer me that diamond painting, which is just amazing. Thank you so much to all of you who thought of me and knew that I was looking for that kit. I really do appreciate it. But now I have it in my collection, and I'm thinking I'll definitely work on it next summer. I'm not going to work on it now because it's very bright colors and just summery vibes, so you'll have to wait a little while. But I have another diamond painting that a subscriber sent me a while ago, but I'm thinking about doing a like Diamond Art Club unboxing with those 2 kits. I don't know what I'll call it, like gifts. I don't know what I'll call it. But I am thinking about filming that, although both diamond paintings are discontinued. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Like I said, one of them I've had for a while, but I never opened it. I never looked at it. And I also have not opened the flamingo one either, so I haven't seen it in person. So if you guys are interested in that type of video, let me know and I will make it happen. But the no buy is still going strong. which is fabulous. I know my goal and a lot of people's goals this year is to, from this point on, hold out until Black Friday. That is still my goal. I am still hoping to do that. We'll see what happens, but I'm holding strong, and fingers crossed I can make that happen. There have been some really great kits coming out from multiple shops. Obviously DiamondArtclub has had some really cute releases, but there have also been some cute ones that I've seen from Dreamer Designs, from Diamond Artisan, Diamond Painting Shop. There's been a lot of really cute kits coming out lately, so I am keeping, you know, a mental tab, hoping maybe there'll be some nice Black Friday sales this year, and I can pick up some kits. That's kind of my goal, because this year one of my priorities was to kind of work through my stash, which I have been doing. You know, I've obviously also been working through some of the newer kits that come in, but I am trying to work through older kits in my stash as well. And because of that, I've noticed kind of a decrease in, obviously a decrease, but I've noticed that I don't have as much variation to choose from, if that makes sense. Like, I have a ton of Diamond Art Club kits, but my stash from other shops is like slowly dwindling down. And for example, Jaded Gem Shop, I think I only have one diamond painting left from her shop, which I enjoy. I've completed, I think, 3. But as somebody who's a very seasonal diamond painter, it's not a kit that I want to work on in the winter. So I really don't have anything from that particular shop to work on until next year at some point. So, you know, first world problems, but I would like to kind of bulk up other areas of my stash a little bit with some different types of shops to share with you guys. It was nice to have that ArtDot kit. I do have another one from them as well, but again, to me, that one seems very spring/summery. So will I work on it this part, you know, this last quarter of the year? Probably not. So, which also reminds me, later this month, I will have plan my kits with me for October, November, and December. Honestly, some of my favorite time to, you know, like select kits for. I love this time of year. I know a lot of people dread this time of year, but this is like when I thrive. Getting a little bit colder and cozy and all that stuff. So definitely keep an eye out for that video coming later this month. But anyway, no buy, still going strong. Have not purchased anything, and it's been great. It really has been great. I will say that my tray collection video made me realize that I just don't need any diamond painting trays. There are shops that I definitely want to still try, but I pretty much have any color one could need. So it's just, trays just aren't a priority for me anymore at this, you know, at this point. I do have some that I would like to eventually destash, which would then kind of make some room for some newer shops, but for now I'm pretty content with what I have. I will be doing another collection video very soon. I think I know which one I'll be sharing with you. And honestly, like, doing the collections has also kind of helped me revisit what I already have. I'm not somebody who like totally forgets what I have. I always know what's there, but sometimes bringing things out and talking about them to you guys just kind of rejuvenates the desire to use them. So hopefully that will continue and I will be continue to be content with what I have, because I really am. I do have a lot of accessories. if you're new to diamond painting, I would definitely say beware of the the desire to collect everything, because I feel like diamond painting itself and collecting diamond painting accessories are two different hobbies. So just keep that in mind. It's very easy to get overwhelmed and sucked in to all the cute accessories. So I have been enjoying revisiting all of my collections and sharing them with you over the last month. So far I have my storage and my tray collection out, so keep an eye out. I'm not quite sure exactly when it'll be. Either this week or next week I will have another one ready for you guys. Reading slump, I definitely think I'm starting to come out of it. I've read a couple of books already this month. I'm currently, I would say I'm like 80% through Crescent City, House of, what is it? Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Crescent City, what is this? House of Flame and Shadow. I can never remember the third one. I'm actually further along than this. I'm listening to the graphic audio, which I highly recommend. If you have never done a graphic audio, definitely check it out. But I think this is my third book of the month, so I feel pretty good about that. And I've really been enjoying that. Last night I did not watch anything, not even last night, like almost all day yesterday. I didn't watch anything. I just listened to the graphic audio like all day. When I was doing the dishes, when I was putting laundry in, I had that playing when I was diamond painting, and it was nice. I was content, which is great because I've kind of been avoiding books the last month, actually 2 months probably. So to be excited about a book has been very nice. I'm just hoping it doesn't put me back into another slump, because this is the last Sarah J. Maas book that I have to read. I have read everything else. So then I'm just stuck waiting for whatever she chooses to do next. What else? Oh, I still have not completed the September birthday calendar page, whatever I want to call it. But if you do have a September birthday, please let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully I can do a better job this month of staying on top of the birthdays. I did a really, really bad job in August, so apologies to anybody who had a birthday in August. If I missed you, I'm really, really sorry. I hope that everybody who had a birthday had a wonderful, wonderful day, and apologies for kind of dropping the ball on that. It's not an excuse, but I did go on vacation in August, and I was kind of down in the dumps when I got home, so I did a bad job of catching up on all of that. So hopefully we can start fresh, and if you have a September birthday, feel free to leave a comment down below. This color is very, very staticky. Yikes. I did forget to show you guys something in my monthly haul, which went up on Sunday, so I'm going to show it to you here in a moment. I had put it off to the side and I just totally forgot about it, but I do want to share it because I know a lot of us are readers and have Kindles. So I found a new Kindle case that I just absolutely love. So I wanted to share it with you so that I could share the shop, because I know that a lot of small shops outside of the US are struggling right now with the tariffs and all that stuff. And sometimes it can be hard to find cute, affordable Kindle accessories within the States. The shop that I usually go through is in Canada. So I kind of had to dig around a little bit to find one based in the United States. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like the materials are easier to get elsewhere. But here's my new Kindle case. Isn't it so cute? it's little ghosties with flowers. So I thought this one would work well for both September and October. It kind of gives the like autumnal spooky vibe. So this is my new Kindle case. It's from, I think it's Chris something or other. Hold on. I will share the name. You purchases, oh, Charles Fine Crafts. Here's the shop right here. Charles Fine Crafts. Free shipping too. So that's my new Kindle case that I forgot to share in yesterday's monthly haul. And yeah, that's kind of it, honestly. Trying to think of anything else that that happened this week, but nothing really too exciting. Yeah, honestly, nothing. Let's see if I can find, I did have somebody leave a comment with some questions on one of my recent videos, so I'm wondering if I can find that quickly. And I can maybe answer some questions. So let me pour this color in. I'm gonna pause for a second, see if I can find that comment. I think I might have screenshotted it. And then hopefully that'll give us something to chat about for the remainder of the kitting up. Hello? Oh my gosh. I will tell you guys, the last kitting up that we did for that ArtDot kit had a little bit of static, but I did not miss the Diamond Art Club static. That's for sure. Okay, let me pause you guys for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was actually tagged to do a series of tag questions by Kate's Creative Space, so I am gonna hold on to that for a separate video. So it was not just a question. It was tagged in a series of tag questions, which I didn't even realize it was about a month ago that she tagged me to do those. So I'm going to hold on to that and maybe we'll utilize that for next week's video, whether it's a whip and chat or a kitting up. But thank you for tagging me. I will definitely, I'll definitely make sure to do that. So unfortunately that kind of leaves us without what I was hoping, some questions for the rest of today's video. There's a lot of them, so I'd rather just save it for its own separate video. But like I said, that leaves me without anything for the rest of today's video. So I'm gonna have to think of something here to make the second half of this a bit more enjoyable for you guys. Honestly, I don't get up to a ton during the week. I am definitely somebody who, like, I get up, I go to work, I come home, do some stuff, and that's about it. I don't really do anything too exciting, so I will have to figure that out. Figure out how to make my life more exciting, I guess. Except I don't want it to be more exciting. I don't know. What do you guys do after work? Like, you come home from work, do the usual things, cook dinner, maybe put in a load of clothes in the washer, run the dishwasher. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do anything after work, if I'm being honest. Am I the only one? Because then, like, I talked to my sister who has all this running around to do with my nieces, and I'm like, oof. But don't you just want to be home? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yikes. $7.78. Today is exciting though because it is the first Sunday of football. Now, this, like, the first couple weeks of football are difficult. Oh, Jesus. Because Steven is in full-blown postseason Yankee watch. You guys know I watch NASCAR, so the NASCAR is in their, oh my God, NASCAR is in their postseason. So today we have a NASCAR race, a baseball game, and football. But it's kind of just more the vibe of football, if I'm being honest. It's like, you know, fall is here when football starts. And during the football season, Steven and I do like Sunday snacks or like appetizers. And that's always exciting when that comes back. So tonight we're making these like mini taco things that we love. And I also bought some cookie dough so I can make some cookies for, you know, football kickoff. So that'll be exciting. And also I kind of just feel like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, it makes me want to be out in the living room, which is where Steven, you know, plays video games, and obviously our big TV and stuff are out there. So it's kind of just the vibes of football being back is always exciting. I don't really follow a team. I mentioned this, I think last week. I don't really follow a team anymore. But let me know in the comments who your football team is, unless it's the Chiefs, because then I don't want to hear about it. Kidding, kidding. Although, it was kind of nice to see them lose on Friday or Saturday, whatever day it was. Oh no, what are they going to do? All of you Chiefs fans are like, oh God, unsubscribe from her. It's fine. Like who you like. Oh my gosh. Come on. Try to get rid of this static here. Oh geez, I just made it so much worse. So much worse. Maybe I should just kit up the rest off camera because it's so bad. Use my scissors to push that dryer sheet right in there. Thankfully, I won't be starting this right away, so these drills will have probably at least 2 days to kind of just sit in here before I actually need to work with them, which is good. Hopefully they can have a little bit of time to settle and not be so staticky. So coming up for me this week, my sister's birthday is the 10th, which I believe is a Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. And I still haven't gotten her a gift. I don't know. I had like an idea in my head, and then I ended up texting her like, hey, is there anything you actually want for your birthday? Because I had kind of like put something together in my head, but then I was like, but if there's something she actually needs, I'd rather get her that. I don't like to get her gift cards because she will spend the gift cards on her kids and she won't spend it on herself. So I do prefer to get her an actual gift, and she ended up sending me a couple of things. So I have some choices, but I do need to figure that out. I'm not going to actually see her on her birthday. My family is coming here next Saturday to celebrate her birthday. So it's just, honestly, it's just too much for everybody to try and get together during the week. Like I mentioned before, one of my nieces is in soccer and she also does taekwondo. The other does cheerleading. So it's just a lot going on. So it was just easier for everybody involved if we did it over the weekend. So I don't have to have her present for her on the 10th, but I do have to have it by next Saturday. So maybe after I finish kitting this diamond painting up, I will try to decide what to get her for her birthday. I'm honestly surprised she actually sent a few things. So I have options, but I don't know. 840. It's so difficult to shop for people as we get older. My sister is just like one of those selfless people who, she's just like fine going without like all the time. And it's like, but what do you want? She's like, oh, I don't want anything. Like, no, what do you want? It's like that scene in The Notebook when Ryan Gosling's character is like, what do you want? That's me talking to my sister. Just tell me what you want. Completely different context, but same message. 844. We're getting there. We are getting there. I think it's actually time for me to re-up my laundry or dryer sheet container. I think this was my last one. And since I kit up so many Diamond Art Clubs, I do use dryer sheets a lot. Yay, static. Get in there. Okay. Taking the lid off of that trash can because it's annoying me. $8.98. The plastic off of my other kit that I'm working on right now is kind of blowing around, so if you're hearing that, that's what it is. I just heard it and I'm like, oh, I wonder if they can hear that on camera. Apologies if you can. 918. Okay. All right, we're on our last full strip, and then we have just a couple more after that. So let's see how quickly I can kit up the rest of this diamond painting so as not to continue boring you all with this kitten chat. 938. I love this color palette. Oh my gosh. This color palette is so pretty, and I cannot wait to work on this diamond painting. Honestly, I think that this is going to go really quickly as well, because I did pull the kit out to flatten itself. It's sitting on the end of the spare bed in here. And I just looked at it quickly and I saw so much color blocking. So I feel like I'm going to get through 2 kits really early on this month. And that is so exciting because I did actually plan myself 3 kits for September. Granted, the 3rd one is pretty small, but it would be great if I could finish 3 diamond paintings this month. Trying to think, when's the last time I finished 3 or more? I feel like maybe I did in early summer because I worked on a few smaller kits, but it'll be nice to get through a few. I do need to get caught up on my calendar though, so we'll see how that shakes out. Honestly, I've kind of lost a little bit of the desire to work on the calendar. I don't know why, because I was really into it at the beginning of the year, but recently it's just kind of like, ugh, I don't know. I do like working on it, and I do want to finish it because my plan is to count the entire calendar as a finish at the end of the year, but obviously only if I complete it. So I need to get on that. I am still enjoying the monthly mini dazzles. I obviously haven't done September just yet, but that won't be a problem to work on. I am looking forward to that one. But for some reason, the calendar just, I don't know, it's fun, but I'm like, I don't know. Honestly, what I think it might be is because it's not like, it's not straight lines that you can like multi-place. You kind of have to single place the entire calendar page. And I don't love to single place my diamonds. I'm very much a multi-placer. Like, I use my multi-placer as a single placer. You know, like I will just pick up an entire line of drills on my multi-placer and then I'll just place one at a time. So to have to actually use the single placer is not my favorite. But I do still like the calendar, and I like using it for the birthdays. And I think if I complete the page, that will get me back on track with the birthdays. So hopefully I can figure that out this month. We'll see. As crazy as it is to say, I have already started planning out some content for my daily videos in December. I know it's crazy to say. It feels crazy. But once December comes and I'm doing daily videos, like I need to have it all planned out in advance. So I am starting to think about it. So if you have any requests for videos, start leaving them in the comments. There are a lot of things from the last 2 years that will be coming back, like favorites of the year, favorite kits of the year, least favorite kits of the year, all that kind of stuff. I have to sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. All of that kind of content will come back, but if there's anything else that you guys are interested in, start thinking about it. Just like I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I'm already thinking about advent calendars. Isn't it so crazy? $36.85. Oh, it got mixed in with the 38s. I got nervous there for a minute. $36.85. Or close. $37.27. Another big bag. Another big bag full of static. Just try to get out whenever we can. I'm almost out of dryer sheets. No. I do have more downstairs for my actual laundry. I have a box that I keep, which are like, you know, little cheapies that I keep for diamond painting, and then I have nice ones that I use for my laundry. So if I have to, I can steal one from my actual laundry dryer sheets, but I will need to replenish the diamond painting ones. $37.72. Some of these smaller colors I'm not going to use a dryer sheet for at the moment. I'm going to save the dryer sheets for some of these bigger bags towards the end here. 37.76. It's this one. And then we have 37.77. I love these like rust kind of orangey red colors. One of my favorites this time of year. Stop it. Oh my God. This one needs a dryer sheet. I know I said I wasn't going to use it, but all right, 37.78. We're almost done, guys. $37.99. Just a tiny bit. Ay, ay, ay. This did take a little bit longer than I thought it would, so apologies for that, but hopefully you guys are still hanging in. I'm taking a little peek at my accessories board to my right here. I'm trying to decide what I want to choose accessory wise for this one. Specifically cover minder. I usually start with a cover minder. I try to find a cover minder that matches, and then I kind of build off of that. There are times where a pen will stick out in my brain for my collection, and I'll pull that first, and then I'll work off of the pen. But a lot of times I start with a cover minder because you guys know I like to be matchy-matchy, and sometimes it can be easier to match my other accessories off of a cover minder that might have like other different colors and stuff like that. So I'm taking a little peek-see over there, and I just don't know. So if you remember, keep an eye on the community tab for the accessories poll this week, because we might have a couple of options to work with. 38.60. We're on our last 3 colors. Oh, and I only needed 2. Well, that's exciting. It's gonna fit perfectly in 2 sets of containers. I thought I was gonna have like 1 or 2 that were gonna spill over, but it is almost perfect. Okay, 38.61. Not almost, it is perfect. And then finally we have our little crystal, which, if I'm being honest, it's been a while since I've unboxed this one, so I don't quite remember where the crystal is gonna go, which is kind of exciting. There's just a few. It's these little yellow ones. 422 is the DMC. And there we go. We are all kitted up for my next diamond painting. So here are the drills for Rainy Day Mermaid. This is an ErikatheGoober. Again, it's a 50.7 by 69.3 centimeter round drill canvas. It has 53 beautiful autumnal colors, and I am very much looking forward to working on this one. So thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Apologies that it was a little bit low energy. I don't know, just kind of feeling that way today. So thank you guys so much for being here. We do have a full week, not a full week. We have a lot of videos actually coming out this week. So hopefully you guys will keep an eye on the channel and check some of those out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.